la ceremonia antes del juego, como los Dodgers, el equipo se han tratado, la organización, primera clase, como siempre. Y cuando anoté, de verdad, eso fue lo que vi. Él me hizo señas cuando yo di el jonrón, el 6.99, y me hizo señas, tú sabes. Y eso fue lo primero que reaccioné, después que me siento mal por mi compañero de equipo porque me estaba esperando para darme un abrazo. Y yo le dije, espérate, tengo que venir aquí. Y fui y saludé a Beltré. De verdad que ha sido una persona que hemos jugado en contra, una persona que siempre ha respetado, que ha subido nuestra bandera en alto. Y me siento súper agradecido, bendecido de compartir este momento con él también. Y nuestro país que está de fiesta, la República Dominicana, esperando, tú sabes, estos palos.
Always been so good at just sort of like controlling your emotions in these situations. That's as emotional as I've ever seen you running the bases and all that. Why do you think this moment got you?
Why? Because of this, my beautiful family, after the Lord, that's who I play for. They've been walking through this journey, through the ups and downs, and to the cries, and to the hurt, to the injuries, and knowing that they have my back, and having them, understand in this game like this, being part of this history means a lot to me. Everything, pretty much, to me. So having them understand, supporting me and being here, that's why, knowing that they were here. And it's amazing how God works. I mean, it could have happened last week in St. Louis, which probably would have been awesome. But to allow it to happen tonight, having my family, friends, and people that really care and love me, it's even special for me.
You've always said that you're not a numbers guy, but to be in that club with Hank and Barry Bonds and Babe, can you just put that in perspective, what that means to be in that elusive company?
It's pretty special. What I think I shared with you guys last week, I think when it's really going to hit me when I'm done at the end of the season and I'm retired, and probably a month or two after that, like I can look at the numbers and, don't get me wrong, I know where my place is stand in this game, but I think since day one when I made my debut, it was never about numbers. It was never about chasing numbers or anything. It was always about winning championship and try to get better in this game. And I had so many people that taught me the right way early in my career, and that's how I have carried myself, for 22 years that I've been in the big leagues. So, that's why I really don't focus on the numbers. I will one day, but not right now because I'm still active in this game, and I guess I just don't want to disrespect, what's happening and what's around me and then my teammates, and really, I don't want to do it 22 years later, just because I'm close to hitting a milestone like I did tonight.
Albert, when you crossed the plate, Albert, you went right to Adrian Beltre, which was a reminder that you were the first Dominican to do this, to cross this threshold. Where is that important?
It's really important because it's somebody that I respect, somebody that I play a lot of games in this stadium against him, and somebody that's going to be probably our next Hall of Fame, in 2 or 3 more years. The way that he carried our flag, the way that he went about it, the way that he had opened doors, for so many of these players right now. And I felt like, he was there in batting practice today. We had a little talk, and, I told him, I'm like, man, I want to do this for our country too, because I know they wanted it so bad. And to be able to see him, I knew where he was sitting, so it was really easy. By the second time, right away I went over there. I just want to share that moment with him because I think he would have done the same thing if I would have been in the stand.
Albert, you brought up joy a couple times, both out there on the field, but also one of the first things you said here in your family. How do you feel that on the field? How do you feel? Does that give you a lift? Have you felt that joy kind of lift you or lift you through these games?
I think when you have an organization that has your back, which the Dodger organization did give me that opportunity, and they have my back and believe in me, knowing that I was able to help that organization a lot last year with the role that I was given, and open the door for me to really have the Cardinals going after me, because I think, I was talking to Friedman and Doc early in batting practice. If they wouldn't give me that opportunity, I don't think I would have been sitting here today, or you guys wouldn't seen the history tonight. And because of that and the way that they respect me and the way the whole coaching staff and the whole organization from the owner to all the way down. I mean, it was just a pretty amazing moment and allowed me to really find that joy for this game, being in the postseason. I was like, you know what? I think if there's a team that can give me an opportunity, I want to play again because I felt that I can continue to play. And I feel like I can continue to play if I wanted to next year because whatever I put my mind into. But you know what? This kiddo, this family behind me now is more important to me, and I want to be focused on that. And that's why I made my decision in spring training, just to say that this is my last year, because I knew that if a moment like this would happen, I knew I was going to change my mind, and I didn't want that pressure in my life.
What does it mean that this happened on the anniversary of the first Dominican to play in the major leagues?
I really didn't know that, but to tell you the truth, if I tell you that I knew that, I would be lying to you. But
just to think about that 66 years ago today.
God works his thing in amazing ways sometimes that we don't understand. So I'm just glad that I was able to do it tonight and celebrate.
Albert, congratulations. You've spoken so much about it.
Welcome to SportsCenter Los Angeles. Neil and Ashley. Friday night is just a night of legends. Obviously, we got Neil here on SportsCenter. Roger Federer saying goodbye, and a couple of home run hitters trying to become legends and hoping to say hello to those records.
Yeah, number 99 trying to match number 9 at Yankee Stadium, 61 years after 61 homers. Aaron Judge, in the memory of Roger Maris, bats second on this show. Leading off, Albert Pujols, 698 career home runs. 700 is a round number. The watch, not far from where we were sitting. Albert Pujols, the former Dodger, hit 12 home runs for the Dodgers last season, hugging Adrian Beltre, Dave Roberts, and Dave Winfield. Struck out in his first at-bat against Andrew Heaney. He struck back in his second at-bat. You knew it was gone right when it left the bat, 434 feet. That is 699. Take another look at it. Joining Barry Bonds, the only players in Major League history with 20 home runs in a season at age 42 or older. Joining Ted Williams as the only players to hit 20 in their first and their last season. Winfield says, I'll stand for that. Cardinals also have a lead on the game. In the top of the fourth, Heaney was pulled after a man got on, and they brought in Phil Bickford. It's always fun to watch the hug, the Pujols hug. They say when Pujols hugs, you know you've been hugged because he is strong as an ox. Mookie Betts showing the respect. You saw him go over and high-five Beltre right when he stood on home plate. Cardinals radio. Turn it up to 11.
A swing, and there it goes. Left field, way back. That's home run number 700. Pujols hits a 3-run homer, and he hit 699 and 700 at Dodger Stadium.
Again, number 5, the 4th Major League player to hit 700 home runs. 699 and 700 at Dodger Stadium. Must have had a Dodger dog before the game. Molina, Adam Wainwright, I mean, Cardinal greats, and the Cardinals win the game 11-0. All right.